Yeah, let's do that.
Short story tonight because we're not going to get into it. This shirt, I believe, maybe cost the person who published the job. Yes, I was rude.
Me and your president.
My president. My president.
Your president.
My president. My president.
Your
I remember. Port Weinstein. All right, we got a cowboy up. I feel like you need to tuck your nuts after you say cowboy up. All right, we're going to go with the big nothing. First chapter, I think we've got like, I'm going to bother you again for like another 4 minutes or so. It's about as purple of anything as I've ever written. It's almost prosy shit. It's really goofy some days. Some days I think I like it. Some days I don't. Big nothing. Late summer here, after a rainy year, even the cemetery becomes an unlikely place to keep dead people. Plastic flowers and granite headstones became. Everything green as the Welsh poet's views, and none of it acting embarrassed for the irreverence. Only the paranoid live oaks cringing away from the fickle Florida sky seemed aware of the somber situation. The afternoon rains had all but moved on, now only big drops falling on the trees to thump on a funeral tent. No appreciative cadence. Tired pickup growled toward the tent, Mark neared him sensibly all night. Two grave diggers inside the truck stuck to the seat and his cigarettes and watched a small group of mournful attendees in different stages of exit. The mourners moved between a man in an economical dark suit and a plastic wood grain coffin at the bottom of the line job, and on the waiting cars parked nearby. The man with the cheap suit and a face full of nothing rose and began shaking hands, hugging people. Generic consolation shit. A red-toned black man, tall and dressed well enough, remained seated in the back row of folding chairs. He wore the disinterested face, patient face of a sentient, relaxed, waiting, leg across a knee. When everyone had drifted, the attending priest took the man in the suit by the shoulders and pressed some sincere words on him, hugged him, and turned to go. A few feet, the priest turned back, tossed one last bit of sacramental hoodoo at the cheap coffin. The grave diggers dropped in the truck. One of them grabbed a square shovel from the bed and moved the stand just under the tent, out of the drift. The man at the rear acknowledged them. Grave diggers reciprocated. The man at the front sat again. From behind, he appeared to be looking off, looking at nothing. The good suit of clothes swiveled in the chair, getting in a pocket. He came up with a money clip, gripping some folded bills, peeled off a 20. He straightened the bill, placed it between his index finger and its taller neighbor, and leaned toward the closest grave digger with the 20 fluttering out there. Looks like my man here needs a few minutes. Think maybe you and your partner might go find a six of what makes y'all grin? The grave digger traded looks and shrugs. The one closest grabbed the bill. Yeah, we can work that. Come on, Earl. Earl and Cumberly loaded into the pickup. The truck splashed off as it had come. The two remaining men sat silently while the occasional son looked quietly. Muchachos. Nice to you. Jenny Brown, excuse me, Mr. Jenny Brown. Woo, Mr. Brown. Rusty Hickok, running buddy from when I first moved. I did get to see little Richard in Ann's TikTok lounge. Nice. What was that like? Gay. Still living in blues, photo sweating. Definitely across the fence. The greatest across the fence. And Otis Redding took rhythm and blues and soul to fucking Woodstock. Who's buying? Not me. Who's selling? All we. Winding up the reading stuff, and this won't bother you much. This is a new book. We were talking about it. No good guys. All bad guys. Big old hunk of gold. Everybody wants